Okay, next problem tayo. Problem number 5. Ayan. Suppose you adjust your garden hose nozzle, for a fast stream of water. You point the nozzle vertically upward at a height of 1.8 meter above the ground. No? So, ibig sabihin ito yung starting point mo ng nozzle. Then, nag-travel daw siya pag ganito. When you quickly turn off the nozzle, you hear the water striking the ground next to you for another 3.5 seconds. So, ibig sabihin, nag-travel yung water mo, no? Bumagsak dito at narinig mo siya na 3.5 seconds, no? When you turn off the nozzle, you hear the water striking the ground. What is the water speed when it leaves the nozzle? So, hinahanap natin yung initial velocity. So, di ba ang initial velocity natin, hindi natin alam. Tapos, meron tayong time travel ng water. So, yung time travel ng water ay ilan? 3.5 seconds. And then, ang distance natin, no? Pag distance, kapag displacement, no, hinahanap natin position niya, ang position niya from our initial is below the initial point, no? Yung final point. So, ibig sabihin yung S natin, we will use negative 1.8 meters. Therefore, ang formula natin gagamitin is S is equal to VOT plus 1 half AT squared. Kaso free fall to, so ang acceleration natin, we will use is negative gravity. So, ang S natin, we will use is negative 1.8 is equal to VO, yun yung initial velocity, times 3.5 minus 1 half by 9.81 multiplied by 3.5 squared. So, magkano si VO? So, RBO is equal to negative, pwede nyo i-shift solve, pero ako nagaganto, negative 1.8 plus 0.5 times 9.81. Tatranspose ko na, no, times 3.5 squared divided by 3.5. So, our velocity is 16.653 meter per second. So, paano kung ginamit nyo yung positive 1.8? So, di ba, pag ginamit nyo yung positive 1.8, ibig sabihin, ang makukuha nyo is itong distance na 1.8. So, dito mo ba narinig yung sounds? Di ba? Nung nag-travel siya ng ganito, 3.5 seconds? Hindi. No? Ibig sabihin, nag-travel pa siya ng hanggang dito. Pwede din naman, kunin mo yung distance niya travel dito sa final velocity natin. And then, pagdating niya dito, kunin nyo din yung time travel niya dito. No? So, yun. So, yung initial velocity natin is equal to 16.635. I'm sorry, 653. Okay lang? Okay, next. Number 6. Post nyo na lang no, kung medyo mabitin. Ayan. From a speed of 75 kilometer per hour. So, pag nakakita kayo ng kph, that is kilometer per hour. Car decelerates at a rate of 50 meter per seconds, no? Along as how far in meters will it travel for 45 seconds? So, yung time natin is equal to 45 seconds. And then, ang initial velocity natin is, ayan, from a speed, ang sabi, from a speed of 75. So, ibig sabihin, ang initial velocity is 75 kilometer per hour. And then, decelerate. So, ang acceleration natin is negative 500 meter per minute squared. So, anong pwede natin gamitin dyan para ma-solve natin si S? Di ba may formula tayo na S is equal to VOT plus 1 half AT squared. So, kapag gagamitin niyo yung formula na 'to, kung kailangan mo is in meters, grabe naman, miles per minute 'to ha, miles per minute. Ay hindi, meters per minute pala 'to. So, kilometer 'to, tapos meter 'to, tapos meter yung nahanap. So, dapat maging consistent tayo sa unit. So, siguro ito yung kilometer per hour, i-convert na lang natin into meter per second, no? No? Sorry, kilometer per hour. Meter per second. So, i-convert natin 'to kasi seconds 'to. Ito seconds. So, puwede din naman itong minute na lang para ito hindi na convert into minutes, 'no? Tapos ito meter, gawin nating meter. Tapos ito gagawin nating minutes, 'no? So, dapat uniform yung units natin, 'no, kapag nagso-solve tayo. So, convert natin, we have 1 minute that is equal to 60 seconds. So, this is 45 divided by 60 that is equal to 0.75 minutes. So, ito i-convert natin, ang 1 kilometer ay merong 1,000 meters. And then, 1 hour ay merong 60 minutes. Therefore, the answer is equal to oops, 75 times 1,000 divided by 660. So, 1,250 kilometer per minute. So, ngayon, ito meter per minute squared. So, pwede natin siya i-substitute to solve for S. The initial velocity is equal to 1,250 meter per minute multiplied by the time 0.75 plus 1 half times negative 500 multiplied by the time na 0.75 squared. So, what's the value of the S? We have 1,250 times 0.75 minus 0.5 times 500 times 0.75 squared. So, the answer is equal to 796.875 meters. So, dapat consistent yung units nyo, no? Isa-isahin nga natin yung units. So, we have this meter per minute multiplied by minute. Tapos, ito meter per minute squared. Tapos, ito minute squared. So, cancel, 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 cancel. So, matitira na units sa meters. So, yun, consistency of units. Kain kayo, no? Kain kayo chocolate pagka nagre-review. Nakaka-enhance ng memory. Tsaka nuts, masarap. Oh, nag-endorse. Okay, punta tayo sa number 7. With the starting speed 30 miles per hour, no? Pag mph, that is miles per hour. So, initial velocity for sure is 30 miles per hour. May narigulan. Car accelerates uniformly after 18 seconds. So, ibig sabihin constant acceleration. So, time is equal to 18 minutes. It reaches 0.21 miles from A, no? From start siguro, from A. So, ibig sabihin, ang S natin is equal to 21 miles. So, find the acceleration of the car. Oh, given agad yung velocity, so pwedeng gamitin ulit natin yung formula ng VOT plus 1 half AT squared. Nakita nyo, may S kayo, tapos may acceleration, no? So, yung time natin is minutes squared, no? So, try nga natin. Ang S natin is equal to 21 miles, is equal to initial velocity, 30 miles per hour. And then the time is equal to 18 minutes. Kaso hindi uniform. So, gawin nating hour to para maging uniform. So, ang 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So, that is equal to, magkano to? 18 divided by 60, 0.3. 0.3 hour. So, yung time natin we will use is 0.3 hour. 0.3 hour. And then plus 1 half A, ang acceleration natin, yun yung number, times 0.3 squared. So, what's the value of our acceleration? So, pwede yung shift solve to. So, medyo bawal na daw yung ano, no? Yung Casio. Plus 0.5 times x times 0.3 squared. Eh, mali. Shift solve. That is equal to 266.667 miles per hour squared. Pwede na yan yung sagot nyo kung yan ay nahanap. Pero kung ibang units, i-convert nyo lang. For example, into feet per second squared. Di ba kadalasan gano'n naman yung velocity natin? So, kung i-convert natin siya into feet per second squared, para maging feet per second squared, di ba ganito yung sa acceleration due to gravity? Convert nyo. Ang 1 mile is equal to 5 to 80 feet. Then, ang hour, 1 hour is equal to 3,600 seconds. I-convert mo lang ng squared, so the acceleration in feet per second is times 5 to 80 over 36 squared. 0.1086 feet per second squared. Na pwede rin yan kung yan yung hanap na units. Okay? Okay? Number 8. Plane upon passing point a speed of 72 meter per second, miles per hour, accelerate 0.75 feet per second squared for 1 minute along a straight path. Then decelerate up 1 feet per second squared How far in kilometers from the point will be it after 2 minutes? Ayun, ang galing, no? Ang galing. Uy, ito puwede niyong gamitan 'to ng ano, ng gamitan natin ng motion curves, alam niyo o sige next time na lang pagka ano may motion curves puwede niyo siyang gamitan. Kasi 2 beses siyang nag-accelerate, 'no? Pero naka-miles per hour, so i-convert muna natin yung velocity natin as speed of initial velocity is equal to 72 miles per hour multiplied by ko-convert natin ng 1 hour ay meron 3,600 seconds para maging feet per second. And then ang 1 mile is equal to 5 to 80 feet. So ang initial velocity is equal to 72 multiplied by 5 to 80 divided by 36. So that is equal to 105.6 feet per second. Okay? So ito na yung initial velocity natin. For 1 minute and then decelerate for, so una, nandito siya, no? So ito yung S1 for 1 minute. This is 1 minute. And then how far will be in point S2. This is also for 1 minute. After 2 minutes, after passing, how far in kilometers from point A, from point will be it in after 2 minutes passing the point. So this is A. So 1 minute and 1 minute. And then ang initial velocity natin dito is equal to 105.6 feet per second. So para makuha si S1, meron naman tayo na time. So pwede natin gamitin si S, VOT plus 1/2 80 squared. So ang S1 is equal to initial velocity is 105.6 times the time na 1 minute or 60 seconds. No, kasi ko-convert natin para maging uniform yung units natin plus 1/2. Ang acceleration is 0.75 multiplied by 60 squared. So what's the value of S1? That is equal to 105.66 times 60 plus 0.5 times 0.75 times 60 squared. That is equal to 7686 feet. And then for our S2, hindi naman yan uniform, yung speed hindi naman constant yung speed kasi kung constant yung speed, ibig sabihin, zero acceleration. So, kunin muna natin yung final velocity dito kasi kung may final velocity ka dito sa point B, kunyari ito si point A, ito si point B, ito si point C. So, pagdating mo sa final, sa velocity, sa BF, sa point B, iba na yung velocity mo kasi nga, may acceleration ka. Tama? And then, gamitin natin yung initial velocity. So, to solve for that, so the final velocity is equal to VO plus 80. So, ang initial velocity mo is equal to 105.6 plus A, ang acceleration is 0.75 times the time na 60 seconds. So, magkano yung final velocity natin? 105.6 plus 0.75 times 60. So, that is equal to 150.6 feet per second. So, babaguhin natin yung initial velocity natin. No? Ang initial velocity is 150.6 times the time na 1 minute pa rin or 60 seconds plus 1/2. Ano yung acceleration natin? So, the acceleration is negative 1 times the time na 60 squared. So, ang S2 is now equal to 150.6 times 60 plus 0.5 times negative 1 times 60 squared. That is equal to 7236 feet. So, ang S total natin is now equal to 7236 plus 7686. That is equal to 14,922 feet. Or, divide mo lang ng 5 to 80 para maging miles. That is 2.826 miles. Ayan. Okay. Sige, review time to copy.